Alrighty, so I'm really tired, but I've got some coffee, so let's make a go of this, because it's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Written and directed by James Gunn, released in April of 2017, with a production budget of $200 million and a worldwide total of $863 million plus. Whoa, shocking numbers! Not anymore, not really, no. Starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Sean Gunn, Pom Klementov, Karen Gillan, Michael Rooker, and Kurt Russell. So what do I think of this movie? Well, look, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I think everyone else enjoyed it, though. You got the main crew, you've already met them fairly recently, so there's no real need to go over that. Suffice to say, they're all as good as you remember. The phrase dysfunctional family gets used a lot in these sorts of movies, however this one is very dysfunctional. To quote Nebula, you're not really a family, all you do is yell at each other. However, we meet Mantis for the first time. I really like Mantis. I really enjoy this version of her character. This is the naive, innocent, very powerful, but kind of friendly little girl who's just attached to basically a bunch of good pirates. And I hoped that they would keep this innocence about her for as long as possible, and they largely have done so. Sean Gunn gets to do a whole lot more as his character, this guy. He grows on you and you end up enjoying his performance very well, very nicely, a lot. You enjoy his performance a lot. Kurt Russell as the manifested user interface of Ego, the living planet. I'm absolutely amazed they actually brought Ego into this movie. This is one of the visually bizarrest, most bizarre, strangest, more coffee? Okay. You get the feeling that Kurt Russell went full ham on this character, and that's pretty much the only way to do it, because the whole concept is stupid. The whole concept is bizarre. So in many ways, I'm very glad that he went over the top and full tilt into this character. Quite a few noteworthy cameos in here as well, some very famous, but the one that I'm really excited to see, I just spotted her in a glance. I went back and checked to make sure it was right, but it's Molly C. Quinn. I really like this actress. I've been a big fan of her since I saw her in Castle. Only the first 6 seasons. After that, it all went very lame, so I just pretend that never happened. She's a great actress, she's a good voice actress as well, and I really want to see her in more things. I'd love to see her front and center, proper character in the Marvel Universe. That'd make me happy. See, the characters, they're mostly good, they're mostly very good. There's some moments that it's kind of weak, real weak, but, you know, you can push it along. Visually speaking, though, it's fantastic. It's a beautiful movie. It's, once again, a beautiful looking sci-fi. Really good, mostly. Look, honestly, when we get to Ego, I can take it or leave it. In a movie that's 80% fake, this felt the fakerest, I suppose. I don't know. Then you got the story. Look, the story was good, mostly. Again, it was just mostly good. It's got some amazingly well-written sequences. The opening sequence is fantastic. Rocket and Yondu bonding and dealing with the fact that they are who they are. And the whole thing with Baby Groot. You know, that was just very cool on the Ravager's ship. But every now and then, it just got a little surrealist. A little absurdist, actually. I've never really enjoyed the absurdist sort of sense of humor. It's just never been my thing. It's like cringe humor to me. I just don't like it. And yet I really like Monty Python. That's kind of their specialty. Star-Lord seemed to get dumber in this film as well. That's the other thing. Just every now and then he gets dumber. Like stone cold stupid every now and then. And the Pac-Man waka 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 thing. Look, they're little things. They're little things, but they jump out at me when I watch the movie. And it kind of derails it a bit. Also, jumping back to the story, I found the overall main story kind of dull. I found the other storylines, the side stories, much more interesting. Yondu's background, Kraglin's development, the sisters developing, the Drax-Mantis dynamic. I was invested in that stuff. Having said all that, the emotional ending still gets me emotional, because it's extremely well done. Mr. Gunn knows what he's doing. So I'm afraid Guardians of the Galaxy 2, for me, will be sitting second from the bottom. Hey, doesn't mean it's the worst movie in the world. In fact, it's a hell of a lot better than most other sci-fi movies that are out there. But in the sliding scale of the MCU, it really didn't sell itself to me that well. As I said before, I'm out of time, so feel free to tell me in the comments below and on the Facebook page why I'm wrong. But despite all that, I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching. As usual, have a great week, watch a movie, and I'll see you later.